morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And welcome. It is currently 1 p.m. Central Time on August 12th, 2024. Hi. I missed you. I was gone for so long. The last stream I had was literally like last Friday. So I've technically been gone like 9 days rather than 7 days. Hi! It is so nice to be back. I'm so glad to be back at my PC. Don't get me wrong, I had a really good time, but I'm just glad to be home with my wiener and my cold treats and be able to like work again and stream again and spend time with you guys again. Yippee! Friday, no wonder it does seem like forever. Yeah. I missed you guys. Alec, thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. Welcome back, Shiki. Thank you. And thank you for the head pats as well. Thank you. Mochin, thank you so much for being a member for 27 months. Welcome home. Would you like a dinner, a bath, or a fruit smoothie? Ooh. If it's a strawberry smoothie, I'll have it. Or mango. Or strawberry mango. You know, a mix of the two. Who knows? I'll take one of those. Tomato smoothie. That's just ketchup. And I'll take it. I got strawberries and mangoes. Perfect. Let's make a smoothie bowl. Hi, guys. It is so nice to see you all after being gone for so long. I'm sorry. And yesterday, right when I got home, Mako was trying to get me to come visit her again. And I was like, I would if I literally just didn't get back. It felt like an eternity. I know, it really did. It honestly felt longer than a week, but my dad said that it went by really fast. I think that it went by pretty long, I guess. Yeah. I think it was a long trip for me. Yeah. I think it's like a long trip because I wasn't doing my regular routine or anything like that, you know? Like when I'm at home doing my regular regular routine, what the hell? When I'm doing my regular routine, I feel like days go by really fast. They go by really fast. I was in the moment. Yeah, exactly. Golden, thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. Welcome back. We missed you very much. Also, John says hi. Hi, John! I missed you guys too. She had that occult treat withdrawal and it made time take forever. It's true. And also, my internet connection was not like the most stable at my dad's place. And so like, I felt less inclined to like check Twitter or anything else. Who is that beautiful woman on the right side of the screen? If you sleep, it's Yuta. Don't you guys see? Right next to me. See? She's right there. Yuna's in Japan right now. I've been watching her videos as she's been uploading them. Wow, we're all bustling and busy. Also, I'd like to ask you guys to please send lots and lots of love and good energy to Pina right now. As some of you may have seen, her house flooded again and her family are going through a bit. So please give her lots of love. Please. Please. I feel so bad, you know, she went away for a couple days and then she came back to apologize to us for not doing stuff. And we were like, Pina, you don't have to apologize. She's so sweet. I feel so bad. You know, she just moved in like last year. And, you know, her previous home flooded too while she was really busy. Man. Yeah, I feel really bad. I think that her and her family have probably been spending the last few days just cleaning everything up. And like getting repairs and stuff like that done. It sucks so bad. I really hope that everything will be okay. I want her to move to where I am so she doesn't have to deal with that ever again. I want her to move to where I am. I need everyone I know to move to where I am so that I can have friends and also so Pina's house will not flood. Yeah. Lots of big Requiem news, both good and bad. That's true. Since everyone's been really busy, we have a chorus coming out. It was supposed to come out in the middle of the month, but a lot of things came up, so I think we're gonna release it at the end of August. So look forward to that. And then we have 2 projects that should be coming out in September. Yeah. Need to make a VTuber city just for you and the homies. That's true. We need a streamer house. Would you want Pina as a roommate? I would love that, actually. I would love that. I would like that a lot. I'd love to have Pina as a roommate. I feel like she'd be the perfect roommate. I feel like Pina would be the type to always clean up after herself. She wouldn't be too loud, and she'd probably I'd probably come home from doing something like visiting my mom, and Pina would be like, I baked cookies, or I made curry for you, Shiki, and we'd eat and we'd watch One Piece. It would be perfect, and we could fold laundry together. It'd be so nice. Don't underestimate her screams. Don't worry, I'll tell her when the noise curfew is so she doesn't scream too late in the night. She can scream any other time. Sounds like a girlfriend. I wouldn't be opposed. It's so sweet. Oh, now I'm delusional, and I'm thinking how wonderful that would be to have Pina as a roommate. Now I'm delusional. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I suspect the only One Piece you'd be watching is the one you forced her into. Oh, like a swimsuit? Yo, the Wit Studio One Piece remake actually looks really good from what I've seen of the screenshots of what everyone looks like. I might try to watch it again. I really don't like the old anime style or the current anime style, so I think I might give One Piece a chance again when the remake comes out. And you weren't delusional before? Are Streamlabs Sonos on right now? Yeah, I just don't think they're showing up in my mini feed. I'll be sure to take a look after the stream is over and read everything. Yeah. Yeah, I think a couple things are broken right now. Because YouTube chat is broken, so it looks like this. And then my mini feed isn't updating. It's still showing stuff from 12 days ago at the very top. Yeah. I believe it's the AOT director. Yeah, that's what I saw too. If Pina's the perfect roommate, who in Requiem would be the worst? I don't know, me? I don't know. I feel like we're all really tidy people. I feel like we're all pretty tidy people. It's just that maybe I'd be a bad roommate because I'm picky, like a picky eater. I don't know. I'm a pretty picky eater, and I feel like that can be annoying with people you live with. Yeah. Kuja, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Welcome back, Shiki. My drink had just exploded while I was closing my car trunk, but at least I get to see your face with even top. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you though. Jacques Ladder, thank you so much for joining. Kibble Bits, enjoy everything my membership has to offer. Thank you. Karma, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Welcome back, Shimki. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. I'm kind of sad so many people said Nia. Why do you guys say that? I feel like Nia is very respectable of people's spaces and time because that's very important to her. You know, she doesn't really like to go out and do things very much. She very much values her me time, and I feel like she would respect other people's me time and want to clean up after herself and stuff like that. Hi, Herm. I can't stay for long, but I'm glad you returned to us. Yes, I'm very happy to be back. I feel very recharged. The worst Nia does is oversleep. That's not bad. Nia just has brat energy, so people assume she'd be a bad roommate. No, I think Nia would definitely clean up after herself. I think the most she would do is make a mess on her desk and keep it away from other people. You know. Yeah. But I feel like feel like no matter what, like, Yuna and Pina would always clean up their desks. But I also feel like maybe Yuna's desk might get a little messy if, because you know she like overworks constantly. She probably has like lots of water bottles or like energy drinks or something like close by. Maybe she'd let it build up because she's really like focused and working. But also I feel like she's so neat and tidy. I don't know. Leslie, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Welcome back, Shiki. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats as well. Thank you, thank you. Keep the depression nest local. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Before we get into like my trip stuff, exciting stuff is I got my finished design for my winter outfit, which I'm hoping to debut on Halloween. It's so adorable. I'm super duper excited. And I may really have to change my image color to blue because there is not a hint of orange anywhere in the design. Not a hint of orange. Not a hint. Not even my hair. No orange. I know. Not even my hair. It's like a complete like kind of recall thing. Yeah, all of Yuta's blue went to me. New ear? New ear! New ear as well. Recall, I guess. I'm being taken back to the factory. They're gonna reset me. I'm really excited about it. It's really, really cute. It's super duper cute. Like, super duper cute. Super duper cute. It's adorable. I love it. Amai did a really amazing job on it. I wonder if I can show you, like, a small little glimpse. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you, like, barely anything. Let's see. Maybe I can take a tiny little screenshot of, like, a small piece of it for you to see. Let's see. What can I show that doesn't give much away? What doesn't give much away? Ooh. Oh, JJ, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Hi, Shiki. Glad to have you back. I gotta go back to work, but can't wait for more streams. You rock. Thank you, JJ. I hope work goes well. Deep Yako, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Blue Mode Shiki sounds adorable. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, I will show. Also, Crueler is getting a makeover too. Crueler's not gonna look anything like what he currently looks like either. Let's see. Okay, I guess this is like... I'll show this part. I won't show anything else, and I won't say what this is either. Let me save this. You won't be able to tell what any of this is. Here. This is a little piece of it. This is a tiny little piece of it. It's a dog tooth. It's a dog tooth pattern. You may have heard it as people call it houndstooth or dog tooth. It's a houndstooth pattern. Yeah, houndstooth. Yeah. I'm excited. You guys will be able to see it on the last day of October. You guys will be able to see it. I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really excited. And I have another surprise associated with the new outfit that I will surprise you guys with whenever it's time. Yeah, right before winter really starts. Yeah, because the next day will be November anyway. And yeah, in 2 months, I know, right? Bucket Death is currently drawing the model, the outfit for me. Not the model. Since she has like the base model, she's drawing the outfit over for me right now. And I should get that in September. And then Makoto Papa is gonna come back for rigging. And he's gonna rig it for me. And it should be all ready. And it should be good. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm like trying to figure out what to do with the Halloween Advent like calendar kind of thing, because it's gonna be super duper fun. It's gonna be super fun. Bucket Death, I love that girl. Yeah, she's doing the new outfit. She's drawing the new outfit. It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun, so cute. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And I also got a little preview for a cover that I originally wanted to release it in September, but I think I'm gonna have to wait until October because I'm gonna be respectful. Because I got early access to sing a song that my friend is releasing, and I want to release it after he releases his song. Also, guys, I don't know if you could tell from my retweets, but it looks like something is two music related things are coming out pretty soon. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but 2 original song stuff coming out this month. I don't know if you could tell from my retweets. Yeah. They will not be on my channel. They will be on other people's channels, but I will be sure to redirect, and they will be on streaming services. And guys, you won't believe this. I will finally be able to start making royalties from original music. I will finally be able to start making money from music after 3 years. Yippee! Let's go! Let's go! Yippee! Yeah, it's so exciting. And I was able to record those things pretty fast. I really like how everything has turned out, so I hope you guys will like it too. And then I got, like... Ooh, I also finished, I finished recording a duet with my friend Aries. And it was one that she wrote lyrics for, and her lyrics are so cool, so I'm really excited to hear how it all sounds together. We gotta commission the artwork for it soon, too. Actually, I think that's up to me. I need to message the artist. Ugh. Yeah, I'm so excited. There's lots of things coming out. I think there's a lot to be looking forward to, and I think that having things to look forward to helps me get through things that I'm like nervous about. On Wednesday, I won't be streaming Wednesday or Thursday because I'm getting a dental procedure done, and I'm really anxious about it. Even though as soon as I get in that chair, it's not going to be that bad because I'm going to be numbed up and I'm going to have the gas and stuff like that. But I always get anxious leading up to that kind of thing. But I think it'll be okay. I'm getting a crown put on, and they said depending on how things look, I might need a root canal, but they're not sure. But they told me it should be painless, so... And they said that I should be able to come back to doing what I want to do after like a day or so. So I'll be able to come back to streaming on Friday. Yes. Thank you. It shouldn't take too long. They said 2 hours at most. So I'll get in there in the early morning and have it done, and then I'll come home and eat like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. Yeah. So all should go well. Yeah. They always tell you it's painless so they can get you in the room. Well, I talked to my stepmom about it, and she said that her root canal was painless. And I also let my dentist know. They were very, very sweet. You know, they were like, do you have anxiety? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, well, let's order you some gas. And then they were like, do you take like pain medicine, and I was like, yeah, I take this much, and they were like, okay, well, make sure to like double up your numbing and make sure that you're consistently numb so you don't feel anything through the procedure. I was like, that's so nice. Yeah. Yeah. But they said it should only take like 2 hours because they're gonna like get in there and fix my tooth up a little bit and then see if I need the root canal, and if I don't, then I'm just getting a crown put on. Yeah. Yeah. Is that not the norm of the dentist? Not for me! Not for me! I've had dentists from hell. I've had dentists from hell that make fun of me for crying when I feel it. See, I take like 750 milligrams of arthritis strength pain medicine, usually on the daily for my pains, like my chronic pains. So like numbing wears off pretty fast on me, and no one listens to me when I talk about it. But this dentist seems to be very attentive, so I'm gonna remind them when I go to my appointment on Wednesday morning. So yeah. You better get ice cream. I don't think I'd want to get ice cream for something like that. I think you're not supposed to, after you get something like that done, I don't think you're supposed to eat anything too hot or too cold. So I think that I might like get some mashed potatoes to eat for the first day. I haven't been able to chew on the left side of my mouth since that part of my tooth like chipped off. It's a little painful because there's just like part of like it missing, and so it hurts a little bit. So yeah, I think I'll just eat mashed potatoes the first day. Yeah, no sticky foods after a crown either, unless it's a permanent. Ah, gotcha. I found out something very funny, by the way. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this, but what my dad told me was he had an accident with some machinery at his work, and it busted all of his teeth, and so he had to have crowns put on all of his teeth, is what he told me. That all of his teeth in his mouth are like fake teeth. And you know, I was convinced this whole time that it was due to a work accident, right? That is not what fucking happened. He lied to me because he was embarrassed. Because I won't say what it was, but it was something completely unserious that he needed all of his teeth removed. Oh my god. He just wanted to look cool. And when my stepmom was telling me, I was like, no way. No way he lied about that. I was so worried about him. No way. No way. No way. Oh my god. His teeth look really, really good though. All of his teeth are like false teeth, but they look very, very good. He must have figured you... Yeah, you know what? He pranked me for several days straight while I was there. So like, he kept telling me, he was like, we're gonna get up and we're gonna leave here at 5 a.m. on Friday morning to visit Granddaddy. So you need to wake up at 3:45. And I said, okay, because he was like, we're gonna eat breakfast with him. And I was like, okay. Then I'll make sure to set my alarm, and I did, and I was under the impression for 3 days, and 3 days, and then it came to be the day before we went to go see Granddaddy, and I was sitting down at a restaurant with my dad, and I was like, so what does Granddaddy usually eat for breakfast? What are we getting into? And he was like, biscuits, bacon, and I was like, that sounds good. And he was like, Shiki, we're not actually going at 5 in the morning. And I was like, what? And he was like, I was just messing with you. Why would you believe me? And I was like, I don't know, because you make everything sound so serious. I don't know. What do you think? He set my alarm and everything. He always does stuff like that. And he did the same thing. He was like, I have these cousins on my dad's side that I don't like. They're so annoying and just the most redneck people you would ever meet. And I don't like them. And I remember my dad he kept like messing with me, and he said, "By the way, Bessie's coming over later today with her whole family. She wanted to come see you." And I was like, "Oh really? What time?" And he just kept saying, he kept trying to make shit up, and then he'd laugh at me when I showed like signs of being disgruntled. Have you tried not falling for it? Have you tried not being mean? Okay, how about we go through the rundown of the trip now? So, I got to ride a train for the first time. I rode the train, and I got like a personal room thing. And I remember I got on the train. I got in my room and I had my own personal attendant, and that was super cool. And then one of the people comes back to like check my ticket, and she looked at me and she said, "How old are you?" And I said, 28. She was like, "Let me see your ID." And she looked at it, she was like, "Wow, oh my god, you look like a child." I was like, I get that a lot. And my trip was relatively short. I don't know, it was like 3 or so hours. It honestly felt way shorter. And apparently a meal came with my room, but I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat the first time. And I had my own attendant, and she like came to check up on me, and she helped me with my luggage and stuff. She took me to my room, took me off the train and all that. And then my dad picked me up. And the thing is, my train was delayed because they had to stop for another train. And so I was like 45 minutes late. And my dad forgot his phone at home. And so he did not get to know that I was late. So he was just sitting at the station for forever and ever. And then he picked me up. Everything's good. What did we do for dinner? I don't remember what we ate that night. I don't remember, but I got to see all my dad's animals. He has a German Shepherd Husky mix named Bentley. And they have 2 cats. One of them is really fat. His name is Spirit, but they call him Garfield. He is able to jump up to the area where his food is, which is on top of the dryer. But he prefers when people pick him up. And guys, I was able to pick up a cat. Can you believe it? Can you? Why is Riot Games opening? Hello? I didn't press anything. That's weird. What the hell? But he loved to like, he wanted me to pick him up, and I was able to pick him up. I was scared to at first, but I was able to pick him up a lot to put him on the dryer, and I was able to give this cat food. And that was pretty epic for me because I'm scared of cats. I'm trying not to be scared of cats. I think cats are very cute, but I still have like a slight phobia. But I was able to pick up a cat, and that was super epic. Farewell, I have to go make dinner. Okay, thank you so much for Bit Fat Bards. Hi, Shiki, I saw your concert Otaku-thon. Thank you so much for coming. I know that you were like trying to figure out your work schedule and everything, so thank you for coming. I had a great time. I'm so glad that I could perform at Otaku-thon. It was a super wonderful experience. Dryers, that reminds me about what Mako was saying. What was Mako saying? That's big progress. Yeah, I was so glad. I was so glad. You know, oh my god, anytime you go in the kitchen, the cat will be like, meow, 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 like the whole time until you pick him up to put him on the dryer to eat. She's flirting with her dryer. Her dryer blew up. What? What? That's weird. What the hell? Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Actually, I actually took that day off. It was worth it. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I performed at Otaku-thon with some really cool people, with Nana and Yumemi and Tomo. My set list was Daddy Daddy Doo, Iced It, Iced It, Iced It. I know a lot of people have been wanting me to sing that song for a really long time. And I also sang Plastic Love. It was lots of fun. I got to sing a song that I've sung before, and then I was able to sing 2 songs that I haven't sung for performance yet, or like as a cover, and that was really, really nice. Oh yeah, back to the trip. So, I don't remember. I don't remember what happened the first night. I think that we got dinner from one of my favorite local places. This is like a fast food taco joint. And yeah, I think I just like, I don't know. I just hung out with my stepmom. I'm like really close with my stepmom now. I feel like I've completely repaired the relationship that we didn't have when I was growing up, and that was really, really nice. And then the second day, was it a Monday? I'm trying to remember what all we did. Oh yeah, Monday, I was like, Daddy, I want to cook for you. And he was like, okay. And so I was like, I'm gonna make braised beef ribs. And I was like, do you have a Dutch oven? And he was like, nope. And my stepmom was like, he was supposed to buy me one for Christmas. I was like, so he didn't. No. So we went out and I bought her a Dutch oven. Because she was wanting a Dutch oven and she didn't get one. So I decided to get one for her. And we got ingredients and we ran into one of her old work friends. And I decided to play a game with her. And I said, how old do I look? And she said, I don't know, 16, 17? And I was like, ha 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 ha. And then we got groceries and we got the Dutch oven. And I started cooking. I made braised ribs and my dad really enjoyed it. And my stepmom really enjoyed it. And I think my niece also enjoyed it. And I don't remember what else went down that day besides I cooked and they liked it, and that was good. And then the second day packed a punch. Whew, oh my god. I watched a lot of movies on the second day. And now I have one of my new favorite movies is this movie called Good Boys. And it's a rated R comedy coming-of-age film about these 6th grade boys trying to learn how to kiss. Because they want to go to a kissing party. And it's so funny. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, but only because it's so stupid. Like, it has just stupid humor. And it's so funny to see, like, 6th graders in like a crazy situation like that. It's so funny. One of my favorite lines for that film is where like they're trying to figure out how to like see people kissing so they can figure out how to kiss. And one of the kids has like a drone, and so he like is like, let's get the drone, let's go spy on my neighbor, she's a total nymphomaniac. And the guy's like, she starts fires? And he's like, no, that's a pyromaniac. Nymphomaniac means that she has sex on land and sea. It's just shit like that throughout the whole movie. It's so funny. If any of you have Amazon Prime, it's free to watch on Prime. It's so funny. The whole movie's like that. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many funny parts of that movie. I've seen it twice in the last week because it made me chuckle so many times. Oh my god. And I also watched The Gallows Act 2. It was really bad. And I rewatched This Is Where I Leave You. And I also watched Immaculate. And I don't remember. But that day was really crazy. So most of it was lounging around the house. We were gonna go to the movies that day, but then my niece didn't want to wake up, so we didn't. So instead, we were like, let's go to dinner. So we went to a Chinese restaurant. And I noticed my niece was texting a lot. And I won't give exact details about the situation, but basically, she had found out that this kid she knew from the neighborhood, I'll call him Jerry. So Jerry, she had heard that he had made fun of a girl for something really, really bad. And so she asked him and said, Jerry, did you do this? And he said, no. And she said, I hope for your sake that you're telling the truth. And he said, what the heck? Why? Who's saying things? Who's saying that I said that? And she said, a lot of high schoolers really don't like you and they're saying a lot of things. And he said, oh, John? I'll say John Redfield. John Redfield? And she was like, no. And then she gets a call from Jerry's mom saying, I am appalled that you think that my son would ever make fun of someone for something like this. And that's all that she mentioned, you know? That's all that she said, right? And then Jerry is like he's getting like confrontational and angry. And my niece, I wish she wouldn't have said this. She said, pull up! Ah, we weren't home! He said he was gonna come by with his parents. And you know what? We weren't home. My dad was. And my dad is a very angry person. He was taking a nap. His parents showed up to the house! His parents showed up to the house! While we weren't even there. My dad was so mad! And so, my dad tried to call, and we were eating, so we didn't answer at first. Then we called him back, and he was just screaming. And so we get back to the house. Actually, first, I tried to mediate a little bit. And I tried to talk to this kid's mom, and I was like, hey, I think this thing got blown completely out of proportion. I don't think you should have come to my property. We could have handled this over the phone. You should have talked to her guardian, who is my stepmom. My stepmom has custody. And the first thing that she did was come to my house. And that was weird. And so my dad didn't deal with it. He told them to come back later. And so we get home and we try to ask my dad about it. And he said that those parents came by and said that my niece had placed a hit on their son. And we were like, what? Are you joking? And so my stepmom calls this kid's parents again and says to come back by the house. And so they do. And we tried to ask my niece, like, what are they talking about? And she's like, what's a hit? And we were like, that means you paid someone to like hurt someone or kill someone. And she was like, no. And so we like asked her, did you talk to anyone? And so like what happened was the parents came by and they said that this John Redfield guy told Jerry that she was going to pay him $80 to beat Jerry up. And when she heard that, she was like, what? I didn't do that. So we asked her what she said happened. And she was messaging this kid. And you know, kids just say shit sometimes. And what happened was, she was saying to him, I can't believe that Jerry would do something like that and then lie about it. And John Redfield's like, yeah, I can't believe it either. And she's like, I think he should be hurt. And that's like all she said. That's like all she said. And that's all she said. She wouldn't even have $80 to give this kid. Like, she wouldn't. She's 13 years old. And so like, then like when she said, I think he should be hurt for what he did. And then he's like, yeah, I think so too. Like, and then, so when the parents are here and like the parents are like, John Redfield say this to Jerry, and then my niece, I'll call her Zoe. Zoe was like, what? They're not even friends. Why would they like talk to each other? And the mom was so confident. By the way, they rolled up smelling like alcohol. And the mom was like, no, John Redfield and my son are very, very good friends. And my son is a very good Christian boy. And so is John Redfield. They play basketball together at church. We know this kid, and he would never lie about something like this. And so my niece really wasn't helping this, and she was like, but John Redfield is like, he's not like a good Christian boy. He like sells drugs in the neighborhood. Like he's always up to something, and he sells drugs in the neighborhood. Mind you, she's 13, he's 15. He's 15 years old. And they're like, no, we think you're lying and making all this up for attention. And you need to seriously control how you act around adults, young lady. And she's like trying to like state her case, and they just kept throwing liar this, liar that at her. And also, I forgot to mention, before they ever talked to this John Redfield kid or his parents, or even talked to us, they filed a police report against my niece. They didn't even have proof. They said they had proof that she had hired this John Redfield kid, but when they came to the house and said they had proof, they refused to show my niece any proof, but they showed me a Snapchat screenshot of John Redfield saying she hired a hit, but no screenshot of her saying anything, by the way, and they took that to the police and filed a police report. Can you believe that? That's fucking crazy. And then, like, yeah, kids still use Snapchat. Yeah. And so we kind of just had, because we didn't have like any like sense of what was going on. And so then after they left and we apologized or whatever, because they just would not stop whatever they wanted to believe. And they said like, you better not talk to my son ever again. You better stay away from all these kids in the neighborhood. You're dangerous. And then we get inside and we talk to my niece about it. And she is like, I never offered to pay anyone anything. I just said that Jerry, like, I felt like he should be hurt. And we were like, yeah, but you can't say things like that. I know that that's how you feel, but you can't say things like that. And then she was like, wait, I have proof that John Redfield does drugs. And we were like, really? She sent us like 8 videos of this 15-year-old boy smoking blinkers and showed pictures of his stash at his house. And him saying a lot of profanity and slurs and stuff. He's 15, by the way. And, I didn't know what a blinker was until then. And so, I decide, send me all of this. So I sent that mom that came by our house. I sent her all these videos and I said, is this that good Christian boy that you were talking about? Is this that kid that you were so, like, you know, so confident didn't do drugs or anything like that? And she was like, oh my God, I had no idea. She was like, well, he certainly will not be talking to Jerry anymore. And then after that, she was quiet for a bit. And then she talked to her son, Jerry. And it turns out this John Redfield kid orchestrated this whole thing. And he was trying to convince Jerry. He was like, hey, if you let me fake beat you up, I'll give you half the money. And I found out also that he had tried to make sexual advances on my niece and she rejected him. And I think he was trying to get back at her. Yeah, the money from where? Because it didn't fucking happen. The money from where? Because it didn't fucking happen. Yeah, he was trying to orchestrate the shit because he didn't like Jerry and he didn't like Zoe. And if you remember me talking about it, when Jerry was trying to figure out who would be spreading these terrible rumors about him, the first name he said was John Redfield. They were not friends. And his mom was convinced that they were super good friends. And I'm sure they don't like each other, but I'm sure her son is buying drugs off the street from him. And also, I just want to state, I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, pot. But I don't think a minor should be doing it. Or selling it. Or distributing it. That's how I feel. I don't think children should be getting into that kind of thing. And so what's a blinker? It's like a vape or something. It's like a vape or something. And so I don't know. I was trying to figure it out too. And so we send them to this mom, and she was like, yeah, it turns out that he was orchestrating the whole thing. I just finished talking to Jerry. And I was like, just thinking to myself, so you did all this shit. You filed a police report without even talking to that other kid or talking to his parents. And then when I was trying to see if she would talk to John Redfield's family about all this, she said, oh, it's not really my place. And I was like, you filed a police report and you don't want to, I don't know, settle this so the kid that orchestrated this whole thing gets punished? You don't want to deal with it? And so I'm just, and then I talked it over with my stepmom, and I was like, look, I think this kid should get his just desserts, but if we cause any more issues, we don't know what he'll try against Zoe. We don't know what he's capable of if he'd do something like this. And I said, it might be best to just leave it for now until some other parent busts him. So, oh, she knows her son is lying. I know, right? He's probably buying drugs from that kid. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. My stepmom was so funny about it, because she talked to the mom, and we found out she was an ICU nurse. And as soon as we like closed the door on that lady, my stepmom said she's an ICU nurse. That's why she's such a bitch. I know, right? Where's this money coming from? There's no way that she would ever get anything. She doesn't have anything like Google Pay or can pay through Facebook. She doesn't have a credit card. She doesn't have cash. Because not only that, I don't know how the fuck these things are happening. My niece is homeschooled. She's just friends with these kids in the neighborhood. She doesn't even go to school with them. Like, where would she get the money? She doesn't go to school. She's not even at the school. And this lady filed a police report. That's on the record. That's on record. And then I tried to see if we could get anything done about it, and nothing can be done. And it's a very lengthy process to like reverse a police report. It's a very lengthy process. So she's just stuck with a fucking police report against her for something some other kid decided to like orchestrate and come up with. Ugh. It's so annoying. I like stayed up until like 11 p.m. trying to like talk to this mom and try to like mediate between everyone and get evidence against this other kid. It was so annoying. Ugh. Ugh. So that was like my second like full day. My second like full day visiting my dad, and that was so interesting. I know they escalated that situation so much so, and the thing was, when that mom first called us, it was only about the supposed rumor, and so that John Redfield kid must have been messaging Jerry in the middle of it, probably because he was messaging my niece and decided to use that against him and like against her and try to like make things seem way worse than they were so that he could get back at both of them, because that kid did not like either of those kids. He did not like either of those kids. I know, they didn't even apologize. And I was like, we were talking, and like that mom, she did say, she was like, yeah, I just can't believe he'd do something like this. And but she was like, your daughter, your niece, your grandchild, you know, to my stepmom, because we were talking through one phone. She was like, she still shouldn't have said that my son should get hurt. And we were like, yes, we totally agree with that. And we agreed that she shouldn't have instigated you guys to come by the house, but you shouldn't have shown up on my fucking property. Like, what the fuck? Are you gonna apologize for calling my niece a liar? And saying she was making everything up for attention? And also another thing was like, she's like, my son would never make fun of someone for something like this. And then she went around and she said, also, we will deal with the way that he talked to your niece. Because we looked at the messages of the way that he was talking to Zoe. He was saying so many terrible curse words to her. And then she was like, also, yes, he made fun of a bunch of kids last year, but he's worked through that and he's different now. Oh, so he has a history of making fun of people and bullying people. So he has a history. And you don't think that he'd do it again? You don't think he'd do it again? Oh my god. So she never apologized. She never said anything about undoing the police reports. The police report's just fucking there. And not only that, all these kids live in the same neighborhood. They all live on the same neighborhood, same street, everything. They don't go to school with each other. Like... And then, also, you know how earlier she was saying, like, he's a good Christian boy, they are very good friends, they play basketball together, they are always hanging out, and then after I sent all those videos to her, she's like, well, we don't really know the kid that much, you know, they've just played basketball a few times. Okay, where'd all the confidence go? Where'd all the confidence go that you were, you know, preaching before? Shut up! You stupid bitch! It was so annoying. It was so annoying, and and I had to step in and talk because, so my stepmom, she suffered a terrible concussion a couple years ago, and so she can't formulate or really process things as well as she used to be able to. And she can't really get the words out or really, like, put pieces together of certain things, so I had to handle all of that. And this mom would not shut the fuck up on my porch. I wanted her to leave so bad. Also, she said she filed a police report and she said she was gonna bring the police by our house. I think that they told her that she didn't have a strong enough case, which is why they didn't come to the house with her. Because it was just her rolling up. I know, this would have made great TV. This would have made great TV. Oh my god. And the thing was, like, she was doing all the talking, and she reeked of alcohol. She brought her husband. Her husband was actually quite nice, and he didn't do a whole lot of talking. And he was being very gentle and trying to, like, help, like, really get things out in the open, because his wife was obviously very charged, very irrational, whatever the fuck. But he seemed very nice. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, the police report is basically meaningless. Yeah, it's meaningless unless, like, something actually happens. Which nothing fucking happened, but that John Redfield kid was trying to make something happen. He was trying to fake this kid from getting, like... He was trying to fake this kid getting beat up. And I think he would have actually beaten him up. And he used, like, his cut of the money so that he would let him beat him up. He just wanted to beat this kid up. There was no money or anything. Ugh. Still not too late to send those videos anonymously. Oh, I still have them. I still have them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. But, I don't know. I don't know. I found his parents' Facebook pages. Because they're all in the same, like, neighborhood watch Facebook group or whatever. His mom's a mental health nurse. And his dad looks like he would beat his ass. It's so annoying. I just, like... I want this kid to be punished for orchestrating this whole thing. Because it really put my niece through a lot. But I also worry if I do anything, he'll be able to trace it back to her. And then, like, make her life miserable. Because he's friends with all of her friends. And God knows what he's saying to them. You know? So annoying. So annoying. Get better friends. So true. So true. It's so annoying! Anyway, so that was the end of that day. And so the next day, my niece's mom, we were talking to her this whole time too, and my niece's mom was pissed, and she was like, God, I want to beat the shit out of those parents. We were like, we know. Day 3 was not crazier. There was nothing crazy after that point. There was nothing crazy. That was the craziest, and so my niece, I was like, why don't we bring her with us? I'll call her Juanita. So me and my stepmom hang out, we watch movies, we eat together, and then it's time to go to the movie theater with Juanita and Zoe, and we decided to watch Trap, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie, and I got to eat funnel cake at the movie theater. It was really, really yummy. It was really, really yummy. It was super duper yummy. I really like that funnel cake. So we get there, and I had a really good time. I was really scared because I hated Old. It's my least favorite movie, but Trap, I had so much fun watching Trap. But another thing is that, like, so many things that the characters do in that movie are so fucking questionable, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it keeps you thinking, like, what the fuck are they gonna do now? But it was really, really fun. I don't think it was a great movie, but I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. I really enjoyed myself. In fact, I might go see it again. This weekend. Did you buy the cake or sneak it in? Oh, they sell funnel cakes at the movie theater that you can bring into the theater with you. Yeah, they also have deep fried Oreos. But I got funnel cake, and Juanita got funnel cake, and we ate that. What did you think of the butcher? I think the backstory was unnecessary. Has he redeemed himself, or is he forever ruined because of Avatar? I don't know, but I had a good-ass time. And also, he's in the movie, and his daughter is one of the stars of the movie. M. Night Shyamalan? His daughter is, like, the pop star in the movie. Like, the concert, the girl that's, like, performing at the concert, that's his daughter, and she did a really great job. Yeah, it was really, really fun. I really, really enjoyed myself. It was so fun. And then I don't remember what we did after that. I think we got dinner, and then we came home, and then I spent time with my stepmom again. And then what was the next day? Hold on, I need to, like, piece myself together. Let's see. So, I cooked. Annoying ass kids. Blah, blah, blah. What did I do Thursday? Thursday, I think I just lounged around the house and watched movies and stuff. I think that's all I did Thursday. Friday in the morning, I went to visit my great-grandpa. And that was a nice visit. His nurse came by too. My great-grandpa is 104. He's gonna be 105 next year. And we had a nice little visit with him and my dad, and his nurse came by and checked his vitals, and everything looked good, and he has such a, like, good mind for his age, you know? And he lives by himself. He doesn't have, like, any help living at home. He still, like, cooks all his meals for himself, and he walks to his mailbox, and he uses a walker, but he does, like, everything on his own, because his idea is, like, I want to live my life the way I want it for the rest of the time I have. And if I'm gonna die anywhere, it's gonna be in my house. And so, yeah, he looked good, and his vitals were good, and all that. And then, we came home after visiting him, and, and oh my god, he just remembers everything from, like, his childhood, and, like, where he's worked. He remembers everything that's recent. You know, he remembers everything. He remembers everything. Everything. And it was really, really nice to just sit down and talk with him, and he remembers where I lived, and he was like, how's that? Is it nice down there? And I was like, yeah! You know, he remembers everything. And then, me and my dad came home, and I ate, and I spent time with my stepmom again, and, Then later in the evening on Friday, my childhood friend, he wanted to introduce me to his girlfriend. And so we all went out to eat together at a ramen bar. I got curry. Which, by the way, there's this annoying teenager that was my waiter. And I very specifically was like, hey, could I get the katsu kuridan, but could I not have the katsu? Can I replace that with sliced beef? Because I don't eat katsu. I don't eat pork. And he was like, yeah. And so he brings my food out. And let me see if I need to come up with names for my friend and his girlfriend. So, Danny and Emmy. Okay, so when Danny and Emmy get in, they're ordering at the same time as me. And he brings my food. And it's just katsu on top of rice. And I was like, oh, I asked for a katsu kuridan minus the katsu with sliced beef. And he was like, no, you said that you wanted the curry not here. And I said, no, I think I remember what I said. I don't eat katsu. I was like, I asked for no katsu and thin sliced beef with my curry. And he was like, no, I have it written down. And I was like, then you misheard me. But he just would not stop. So I was like, okay, then please bring me like a bowl of curry. Please bring me a bowl of curry then. And I just gave my katsu to Danny and Emmy. And then when his like boss wanted to know why he was bringing just a bowl of curry, he started like shit talking me in the back of saying, this girl is saying this one thing, but I know that she meant this, and she wasn't, and blah blah blah. And I was so annoying. And Danny like looked over his shoulder. He was like, what the fuck? And so he brought me my curry bowl. My food was so bad, by the way. My food was so bad. I was hungry after the fact. And then Danny and Emmy were like, hey, let's walk to get boba, because we were in a shopping center. So we went to get them boba. And I was like, I don't really want boba. And I need to go to the bathroom. So I went to the Barnes & Noble across the street. And we looked around Barnes & Noble for a bit. And that was really, really nice. I got to look at a bunch of, like, so many movies are on sale. So many movies were on sale. And then I saw, like, a biography about Robin Williams. And I almost bought it. Then I was like, no, I need to save money. So I didn't. But we looked everywhere. There's a whole, like, Ghibli, like, a whole Studio Ghibli, like a whole section in Barnes & Noble now. You can buy, like, a bunch of Ghibli merch. And you can buy the Blu-rays and stuff like that. And it was really, really nice. And it was fun. We looked at a bunch of stuff, and I recommended series to Danny and also to Emmy. I found out Emmy's really into JoJo's and that they've been watching it together. I found out they live together. They've been living together for a while. And Emmy's been making Danny watch JoJo because she's super duper into it. And I think she said that part 7 or part 8 is her favorite. Yeah, and so she's been trying to get Danny to watch JoJo. And what else? And then after that, I was like, I really want frozen yogurt. And so we went to TCBY and we got frozen yogurt. And that's when I was sitting at the table eating my yogurt, because Danny and Emmy were not eating any yogurt because they had boba. And I was eating it. And then Emmy was like, you know, Danny always talks about you since you guys like grew up together. And so I was like really curious about like what you sound like and what you do like as a job. So I decided to like watch your streams, and I stopped eating, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, and yeah, there's this one night where like I couldn't sleep, and Danny was like, oh, well, Shiki is doing a ASMR stream right now. Maybe that'll help you? And so she did! She listened to it! And I looked at Danny and I said, I'm gonna kill myself right now! I said, I'm gonna kill myself right now! And she was like, no, but like it worked. Like I was really gonna fall asleep, but then you said some like kind of sussy things, and you made some noises that I I couldn't ignore, so I couldn't quite sleep, but I almost fell asleep. It's just that those one parts that like were a little weird for me, and I was like, oh my god, shut up. Oh my god. She was really nice though. She was really, really nice. Oh my god. She said it was really nice and that she watches my streams sometime. Oh my god. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Wait till they see what you're normal. I think Emmy, I know that Emmy and Danny have definitely watched my regular streams. I think that Daddy has been saying that he's watched my corpse party streams. Yeah. At least you gained a fan, I think. I will cry right here. I need more water. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Denny. They might be watching. Unless they're at work. Which they still might be watching. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna... Oh, Lord. Oh, I hit my mic. If they watch your streams, they know how you feel about monsters. Oh, definitely, because I know Danny feels that way about monsters too. I'm so congested. I found out that I think that I'm actually allergic to cat hair. Because the whole time I was at my dad's house, I was very nose runny, and I also like I kept having to clear my throat and my face kept breaking out. So I think I might be allergic to cats. Hold on. I'm gonna blow my nose, so I'm gonna mute for a minute. Hold on. A cat person allergic to cat hair? I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog, and also a dog person. But I think cats are cute. I do think cats are cute. I'm just recovering from a cat phobia is all. Maybe you're allergic to yourself, but I'm not a cat. I'm a dog. I'm a Shiba Inu. Don't let these ears fool you. I'm a dog, and I'll prove it. Here. Oh, shit. I forgot. Here. See? I have a Shiba Inu tail. I'm a Shiba Inu. I'm a Shiba Inu. Yeah. That's the word panda tail. Watch yourself. Oh, but when I debut my new outfit, I won't be a Shiba anymore. Because I'm being reborn. I'm becoming a new dog breed, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be a husky. I'm gonna be a husky when I debut. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be a husky. Cause my outfit is sled dog. I'm a sled dog. A new dog for winter. The lore maintains. Yeah. I'm gonna be a husky. It's gonna be super cool. Let's see. Will the Shiba return in the spring? Ooh. Maybe. I think after this outfit, I'll probably pause on new outfits for a little while. Cause money, and also I like want you guys to like I want to like, you know, not constantly have something new. Sorry, new to chat. Followed your beautiful voice for quite some time. Is it fine to ask why the change of model and stuff? Oh, it's just that I'm debuting a new outfit. It's not as serious as like I'm making it out to be. Because in my lore, I'm an amalgamation of a bunch of dogs that have passed away, and that I've lived through many lives where I'm different breeds. So this one, I'm a Shiba Inu, and I've been a Shiba Inu for 3 years now. And so I wanted to spice things up. So for my next outfit, it's sled dog theme. So I'm gonna look the same, just with different color scheme and different aspects. Like the way my face and my body looks will be completely the same, but everything else will be different. It's like a fun little callback to my lore, essentially. Yeah, basically just the outfit. But I will be like a husky theme. Yeah. New hair color? Yes. I won't have a hint of orange on me. I won't have a hint of orange. And I'm gonna have a new ear, too. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. Whatever you do, please keep singing. I definitely plan to. I have some original songs that I'm featuring on coming out this month. I have 2 that are coming out this month. And then I have some group singing projects that I'm in that are probably going to come out over the next few months. And then I have a solo planned to either release in September or October. I'm hoping September, but probably can't wait that long. But yeah, there's lots of stuff coming. I post updates for things on Patreon and stuff like that, so yeah. You're reincarnating, but you still haven't regenerated your ear. Yeah. Would you ever do a voice acting project? I've done voice acting projects before. It really depends on what it is. And also like if it's for a friend, I'd do it for free. But if it's anything else, it'd probably need to be a paid project. I don't really have the best setup for voice acting projects, to be honest. So I don't really voice act anymore. Yeah, I was a voice actor until I was a VTuber. I did a lot of voice work and stuff like that. Mainly amateurish stuff, but I've featured in like video games and other projects and stuff. I won't tell you what games I'm in, but I've lent my voice to some things, some original stuff. You have no manager to tell you not to do H stuff anymore. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. What get? Oh my goodness. That's true, however, she has friends that would kill her. That's true. And for their sake, I will not. What else? Oh yeah, on Saturday, the day before yesterday, I kind of just did a lazy day, went grocery shopping, and I made beef stew. I made beef stew for my family, and they really liked it. My dad ate it when it was too hot, because my dad's kind of haphazard, and he will just start eating as soon as he gets something without, like, checking the heat or anything like that. And so he burnt his tongue really bad on the beef stew. But he liked it. My stepmom really liked hers, and my niece liked hers and all that. And it was really, really good. They still have some leftovers, I'm sure, that they can go through. And then after that, I was like, we need to do a family activity. I'm leaving tomorrow. And so I set up my Nintendo Switch in the living room. And I was like, Daddy, do you want a bowl? And he was like, what? So I set it up. And so I set up the Switch, and I got my dad to partake in Clubhouse games. I got him to play bowling, and he loved it. He loved it. I played with my stepmom, I played with my dad. My stepmom and my dad played against each other. And then after that, me and my dad, we played blackjack. I learned how to play blackjack, and it was really, really fun. And He loves blackjack, so we played blackjack, and then we played fishing, and he was like, I'm really bad at this. And then he gave the controller back to my stepmom. Then my stepmom and I played golf, and we played billiards and all that stuff, and my stepmom said that's the most fun she's seen my dad have in like a decade. And so that made me happy, and I got to hear like I feel like the environment in my dad's house is like very, the air feels so thin and it feels weird. Like you can tell there's a lot of tension in the household. I won't get into all of it, but they were able to have fun as a couple, and that was nice to see. And I was able to have fun with my dad, I was able to have fun with my stepmom, and it was a really, really nice time. It was a really, really nice time. I got to hear my dad like laugh and have a good time, and I got to hear her laugh and have a good time, and I laughed and had a good time. It was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. Switch for Shiki Pop on Throne. So the thing is, my niece had a Nintendo Switch before, but she didn't use it enough, so she sold it. And she got an Xbox. There's such a correlation between older folks and Wii Sports style games, Clubhouse games, that there could be a study on it. I know, my dad really, really enjoyed playing bowling. And he also really enjoyed playing blackjack on Clubhouse games. Yeah. And it was really, really nice. I was so happy. I was so happy to see them happy. And see them happy together. You know? It was just really, really nice. And then the next day was my last... I wasn't there for very long. I woke up, I showered, I got lunch with my dad, and then it was time to take me on the train. And this time, so the roomettes, on the way there they had toilets in the room. On the way back there was no toilet in the room, so I had to figure out where the bathroom was. And my train attendant is so nice, always so nice. And this time I decided, you know what? I will get a meal on the train. And I was worried because, like, when they started taking orders, I was like an hour out from my destination, and I wasn't sure how long it would take for them to, like, make everything. And I was like, do you think I'll have enough time to, like, eat before I make it to my destination? And my train attendant was like, I'll make sure you eat before you get there. And so I got my food before anybody else. I had the Asian barbecue salmon, and that had like salmon with a teriyaki glaze. It came with shiitake mushrooms, peppers, lemongrass rice, and broccoli. And it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good, and it wasn't the best meal, but it was actually pretty good. I liked the rice a lot. It was pretty decent. And the other options were like beef burgundy and chicken parmesan. Yeah, I think I'll try the beef burgundy when like I take a train again. But it was actually pretty okay. It was pretty okay. It was pretty okay. And so I made it back home, and I got to see my wiener. My wiener dog missed me so much. Anytime that my roommate would send me a picture of Ozzy would look so depressed. He looked so sad without his mommy. And now he's just so happy that I'm home. He's so relaxed and so happy, and he's so sweet. I was having wiener dog withdrawals, like extreme wiener dog withdrawals. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. Razor, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Me and the community really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did he behave himself? He was an angel. He was an angel, apparently. Apparently, he was super well behaved the whole time that I was gone. And Rumi-chan did a really good job of taking care of him. He's so happy now that I'm home. I never want to leave my baby wiener again. And probably it's going to be a while before I, like, take another trip, because I just feel so guilty leaving him alone. You know? Sir Sephiroth, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to me in the community. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the gifteds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Nah, he was super good. He didn't mess with anything at home. He didn't get into anything. He was super well behaved. He probably just sat in the windowsill the whole day waiting for me to come home every day. Yeah. Rip my branded account. How do you make your account not branded? Do you have to make like a whole new account? I feel like I still have a brand account somehow because I never get gifted memberships. I always have to buy them now. Is there a way to turn that off? How to not? There's a process, but it deletes every comment you... Really? I don't like that very much. Aw. That's so sad. Man. So that's why. You can turn it off, but then you lose the benefit of stomping out bad actors. Aw. I see. Yeah. Maybe I'll make Hey, I could like use my backup account. I could use my backup account to like talk in chats maybe. But also, I don't know. Man, that's so painful. I wish that your account would like not be a brand account like automatically. Man. Also, it's Naki's birthday. Everyone go wish Naki a very happy birthday. I think she just ended her birthday countdown stream. Sweet Nyaki. Sweet Nyaki. Oh, I should show you guys what my meal looked like. Let me, like, on the train. Let me find it, and I can show you what it looked like. Let's see. No. Okay, let's see. Where'd my Discord go? Okay, there we go. Let me open up Discord, and I'll show you guys my let's see. I'll show you guys what my meal looked like. Why does this look so low quality? Okay, there we go. It doesn't look too bad. This is the meal I had. Whoa, it's really, really big. Hold on. Let me move this around. Hold on. I don't have any filters or anything on this either. Why am I moving this? Hold on, I'm trying to move this. Hold on. HD rice screens. Hold on, I'm trying to... I keep moving other things. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta make it smaller. I wish it would be smaller on arrival. So this is my meal that I had on the train. This is the meal I had on the train. So it was like salmon with like a teriyaki glaze and lemongrass rice. Lemongrass rice was really good. There's peppers and shiitake mushrooms and broccoli. And it came in a little box. And I also got like a dessert. I had this thing called a butter cake. It also came with a roll. And the roll, I don't know what it was, but the roll on the train was some of the best bread I've ever had. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. Let me look up what the other meals look like. Let's see. So the one I wanted to try, but I didn't get the opportunity, was beef burgundy. Ooh. Ooh. This actually looks pretty good. Huh. I guess this is how it looked in the dining car. But like, this looks pretty decent. Hold on, let me... I can't drop it down, damn it. Okay, what about this? I'm trying to find like a good picture. Where the hell? What is this? Yeah, they have like some kind of Mexican dish too. Where is everything? I'm trying to find the beef burgundy. The beef burgundy. Beef burgundy. Beef, 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 burgundy. Burgundy, beef, 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 burgundy. I guess I gotta download this. I gotta open 8. Hold on. Let me open this. This isn't from me. I pulled this from the web. Let me download this as a pinge. Okay. Here, let's see. Let me bring this over. So this is what I wanted to get too. It's like beef burgundy, like braised like beef, and it came with like green beans and mashed potatoes and like a red wine sauce. And it came with bread and stuff. Can't you just screenshot it? You know, that would have been a lot faster. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, this is what I wanted to have. This is what I wanted to have. Yeah. Yeah, but I went with the salmon for my trip back, and it was pretty good. Sometimes I'm a little dumb. Let me pull some stuff from my alt account so that you guys can see. For those of you that don't know, I have an alt account where I yap a lot, and I'll post like pictures and stuff. Not of myself, but I do a lot of yapping over here. I do most... Now I basically just use my main Twitter account for like business stuff, but I like yap a lot here. I talk about things here. Let's see. Oh my god, you can... I posted a picture of my dad's back playing the bowling thing. Let's see. Why can I... Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. That will be easier. CK Alliance X. Yeah, it's a reference to one of my favorite shoujo manga called Shinshi Dome Cross, or the Gentleman's Alliance Cross. It's a work by Arina Tanimura. Yeah. Here. So this is like the makings of the beef stew I was making for my dad. This is the making of the beef stew that I was making for my dad. It was really good. I like the film posting. Yeah! I really like talking about movies there. It's really, really fun. Anytime that I watch something new, I'll like talk about it usually. Let's see. Oh my god, this is scary too. So, oh, I need to like take a screenshot. I keep saving things. So when I went to my grandpa's house, on the way back, I saw this, and all those logs look very loose. And I don't know why my dad wouldn't get over it. I was so scared. I kept thinking that they were gonna like fly out at me. I was frightened. I was so scared. Final destination moment. And the thing is, like, you can see that my dad's truck has like a big crack in the windshield. That's even scarier. And he doesn't fix it. It's a company car. It's so scary. Oh my god. So scary. And then so that night that we had that whole like run-in with that kid's parents or whatever, we went to a really nice Chinese restaurant. I love it. This was some orange chicken that I ate, and it was super duper yummy. They also have really good egg fried rice. It was super duper yummy. There's actual orange peels, and that's always fun. I love their orange chicken. They have the best orange chicken sauce ever. It's so yummy. Super duper good. Yeah, it was really yummy. And then, let's see. What else can I show? So... Oh yeah, so on... I think this was the... What day was this? I'm trying to remember. But these were... Oh, this is the day that... Oh, I need to retake a screenshot. Son of a bitch. Yeah, let me take the screenshot. So, on Wednesday, these are all the movies that I ended up watching that day. Because I watched movies at home, and then I watched movies, at the theater. So, I saw The Gallows Act 2. I watched This Is Where I Leave You. Well, I rewatched it. I really like This Is Where I Leave You. It's one of my, like... I don't know. If you want a more somber comedy, I like it a lot. And then I really enjoyed Trap. It was really, really fun. And Good Boys was so funny. It is so funny. I was so glad that I watched it. I'd seen, like, it advertised on like, Amazon Prime before, but I was like, Gallows only got... That's The Gallows Act 2. So if you don't know The Gallows Part 1, it is a found footage style horror movie, and I liked it. It wasn't good, but I still had fun watching the first one. The second movie isn't found footage at all. It's actually filmed like it's a film, and it was really, really bad. It's really, really bad. Act 2 isn't filmed like found footage at all. It's filmed like a proper like film. And it was really, really bad. It was really, really bad. I hated it. And if you don't know what This Is Where I Leave You is about, it's about a family where their father passed away, and he's not like religiously Jewish, but he still wanted them to practice Shiva after he passed away, which is like 7 days of the family all sitting together, like the whole 7 days. And so this family all has to gather together for like 7 days with each other to honor their father's dying wish. And it's a comedy. All of them have really messed up lives, and a lot of things they're going through, and it's them basically just like getting together again. And then Trap is about, you know, it's about a serial killer attending a concert with his daughter and him trying to escape. And it's really, really fun. And then Good Boys, it's about these 6th grade boys, and one of them really likes this one girl named Brixley. And they were invited to a kissing party where they all like play spin the bottle or whatever, but they don't know how to kiss. So they go to great lengths. It's so crazy to like explain this movie, like how it gets to the crazy part. So I'm gonna like spoil a little bit of like one of the crazy things that happens. So if you don't want to know about this plotline and Good Boys, please stop listening now. So in Good Boys, these kids want to learn how to kiss. And so they try to spy on their neighbors, and they figure, oh, we can't do it like this. So they get the dad's drone to fly over this girl's house, and it crashes, and so the girls take it, and the boys come over, and they're like, we're not giving you this drone back. We're upset because you guys are perverted. And so they like steal one of the girls' bags, and inside of their bags is like, it's a like pill bottle, like that says that it's like for that it's for like child's gummies, but inside is Molly. Those kids were planning to do, I mean, those girls were planning to do Molly. And so now the kids have Molly, and they don't know they have Molly. And so they start like talking to the girls, and they're like, we'll give you your bag back if you meet us on the playground tomorrow in exchange for our drone. So they meet them, and they don't know they have Molly. And the girls are like, give us the drugs back. And one of the kids is like, you made us bring drugs to a playground? There are children here! And they go to such crazy lengths. That movie is so fucking crazy with how everything like transpires. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh. I had a really good time watching it. I love that movie. I love that movie. I watched it again yesterday. It makes me so happy. If Stranger Things is how we thought we were when we were kids, Good Boys is how we actually were as kids. So true! So true. It's a coming of age film, as it is a comedy as well. And it's just so fun. I had such a good time watching it. I want to watch it with everyone I know now. It just makes me so happy. I have such good chemicals flowing in my brain when I see Good Boys. It's so good. I love that movie. It's so stupid too. Like the comedy is so fucking dumb. Like they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about ever. Like there's a part where one of the boys, he's trying to sound like all tough, and they like are like, bring the drone to the playground tomorrow at 7:40 a.m. or else. And then they think that they muted the microphone on the phone, and he says, I think I got a boner from talking to those girls. And they're like, but the girls are like still on the other line, and they said, we can hear you. And they like try to like turn the phone off really fast. Like they have no idea what the fuck that is or what that means. It sounds so silly. It's really so silly. I love stupid humor. I really do. It just makes me feel so happy. I feel so happy when I watch stupid stuff. There's so many jokes that I can recall that just make me laugh. My favorite character is Lucas. He's the one that's like, you made us bring drugs to a fucking playground! There are children here! And he screams so much through that movie. He has the like shrillest little girly scream, and it's so silly. Oh my god. It's so silly. Okay, I saw that scene. It's kind of funny. That whole movie is so silly. Yeah, they have excellent child actors. It's just so fun. I never really like grew up in that kind of way, you know? And so like it's always so fun to see like movies where kids are really just living their best life and doing silly things, going on silly little adventures. It just makes me so happy to see. And I love it when it's a comedy. And I really like what they did with the It remake, and that like, even though these kids are going through like shitty stuff, they're still funny as fuck. Drandress, thank you so much for the super! Thank you for coming to Otakuthon. Love from Montreal. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it so much. I had a really good time. I got to watch everyone's reactions. It was so nice. I never really grew up. Shiki, 2024. Me. I definitely did mention it was crazy. I don't know. I think I got like into certain situations that I didn't mean to get into. I've told this story on stream before where like, I remember there was this kid, I was in 8th grade and this kid was in 7th grade and I was friends with him. And he was kind of a rough kid, but I had faith that he was a good person. And he was like, oh, my parents are out of town and like, I don't have any money to take care of myself or my siblings. And I was like, that's so sad. So I gave him all of my Christmas money because we had just come back from winter vacation, and I gave him all my Christmas money that I had left over. And I also gave him a DVD. I gave him Shuffle. I had, you know, the anime Shuffle? I gave him one of my Shuffle DVDs, and I was like, here, you can borrow this, and you can take this money, and you can eat. And I just thought I was being a good person. And then we had gym together, and he got pulled aside by the principal in gym, and I was like, that's weird. And then after the bell rang to get on the bus, the principal says, Shiki Miyoshino, come here. And I said, okay. And I go down, and she's like, did you give Timothy money? And I said, yeah. And she was like, did you give Timothy a DVD? And I said, yeah. And she said, did he give you anything in return? And I said, no. And so I go home. I'm thinking, whatever. My mom calls me and she said, Shiki, did you buy drugs from Timothy? And I said, what? I said, what? No. Apparently he got busted at school for selling drugs. and he was selling it out of like, you know, like the tubes of like mini M&Ms. He was hiding drugs in those, and he was selling them at school. And I was devastated because they thought that I was buying drugs, and they called my parents and they said, you need to, this is the situation, you need to like check on your daughter and make sure she isn't doing anything she's not supposed to. And I got home and I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, I don't want them to think that I'm doing anything illegal. See, I was really like stressed out with that because my stepmom's eldest son, he got really hard into drugs, and he started out with marijuana, and he got really violent, and it was like really hard to grow up around that kind of thing. And it was just like, it was really difficult. And so when I was being accused of doing anything like that, I started getting so anxious. I was sobbing and just like crying, and I was telling my mom, like, you need to tell the principal, you need to convince her that I'd never do something like that. I don't want anyone to think that I'd ever do anything like that. I got so scared and anxious, and I never got in trouble because I didn't do anything. But I was devastated. I was devastated because I was like in counseling and everything for everything that was going on at home. And it was so messed up. I was so scared. And then, you know, I had another instance. Oh, God. So, Demon Warrior, thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. Heta, thank you so much. Can't chat, but Shiki is making me live my childhood all over again with these stories. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's always nice to tell childhood stories. So another instance where I got pulled into like a silly, crazy situation was, what was it? I had a friend in the neighborhood, and she was kind of rough. She had a rough life. I'll call her Bailey. And we were in middle school, and Bailey said, hey, Shiki, do you want to, like, come meet me at the old elementary school playground? And I was like, yeah, because I love swings. I love going on the swings in the jungle gym. I was like, I don't know, 11 or 12. I don't know. And so, we get there, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm meeting my boyfriend from the high school. And I was like, the high school? You have a high school boyfriend? Because we were in middle school. And she was like, yeah, so here's the deal. We're gonna go behind the shed, like the tool shed, on the baseball field, and we need you to keep watch. And I said, why? And she was like, we're just gonna like do some stuff back there. And I was like, okay. So I stood watch. I won't even say what they were doing, but I stood watch. And I stood watch. I was like 11 or 12 years old. And then, like, they come out from behind the shed, and Haley's mom, I guess I'll just call her Haley. I don't... I called her Bailey. Her real name's Haley, sorry. Haley's mom calls me, and it's like, where is she? And I said, baseball field. I was so scared. I was so scared. Sorry, I hit my microphone. I instantly folded. I'm scared of authority. If someone's gonna ask me a question, I'm gonna say where the fuck I was. I was scared. I was so scared, and she would always wrap me up into stuff like that. And then she moved away, and everything was good. I was so scared. Oh my god. Oh. I'm trying to think of other instances. Oh my god. So I was like, oh, this is another thing. Where I was 14, and I guess, like, you know, there's this boy I liked at church, and I only attended church because he was there. And I was invited on like this hay ride that the church was taking us on, and they told us the time that we'd get back, right? And so that's what I told my mom. That's what I told my stepdad when I had a stepdad. And so they knew that I liked this boy and that we were gonna go on a hayride together. And we were around like a bunch of people from the church, like parents, we were around like the pastors and stuff, other kids our age, you know, it's whatever. So I'm dropped off and they drive us out to the middle of fucking nowhere, by the way. In the middle of nowhere. I thought we were going to be around my city. We went like 40 minutes out to the middle of nowhere in a field, and they took us on the hayride. I didn't have service, and it was starting to get really late. It was starting to get really late, and I had no way to contact my mother to let her know where I was or how late I was gonna be. But I just remember sitting in the hayride and crying because I knew my mom has already called the police. I feel it in my system. I know it's already happened and I'm going to be in so much trouble and it's not even my fault. And so they finally bring us back an hour after we're supposed to come back to church. My mom is furious. I got grounded. It wasn't even my fault. I got grounded. And so I wasn't able to go back to that church anymore. I wasn't able to go back to that church anymore, but my mom was pissed. She called the police. Everything. Everything. I was like, damn. Well, church got me grounded. Why take kids out where they can't contact their parents? I know, right? And they had told us that we'd be back at a certain time. But they did not make it back at a certain time. And I don't know why. Man, those kids at that church were kind of messed up, though. They were sniffing, like... they were crushing up Smarties and they were snorting the Smarties like it was, like, cocaine. It was kind of crazy. And they were like, do you want a hit? And I was like, I don't know what a hit is, but that doesn't look very fun. Smartie line! Church moment. No, oh my god, I was talking to my stepmom because she was talking about, like, her eldest son and how she used to, like, really openly praise him for turning, like, mission trips and church camp and stuff like that when he was younger. And he, like, admitted to her, you know, Mama, we get very high and all of us have sex. She was like, what? At church camp? Mission trips? Is that what kids these days do? And I was like, yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff about kids that go to band camp. Kids get crazy at church camp and band camp. Like, all those kids are freaky. Do not let them make you think otherwise. Those kids are freaky. What did you think the mission was? Oh my god. Cause like, you know, back then they didn't have as much supervision. Cause like, my eldest stepbrother is like 6 years older than I am. So he's like 34. So like he was attending camp when I was like a kid and they didn't have as much supervision because I felt that they probably felt safer to leave kids alone. But no, those kids were getting up to some freaky shit. But also I hear about like band camp kids these days and they're getting freaky there too. Where are the camp counselors? Hello? Hello? Did I just what? They're getting freaky too. Camp counselors were once camp kids. Yeah, I guess so. Wow. The camp counselors are getting freaky with each other. So this is what Friday the 13th was trying to tell me. I've seen Friday the 13th. I've seen Sleepaway Camp. I went to summer camp once and that was like, you know, I didn't get up to anything. I went swimming. I went kayaking. I met a girl that claimed that her stepdad was Snoop Dogg. All those things. The camp counselors are selling the kids crushed up Smarties. And man, oh my god, and I was telling my stepmom, I was like, whenever I finally decide to have kids, no iPad. No iPad. When it's time to get their first phone, track phone. Bark phone. Snoop Dogg has many children, I hear. I see. Sleepaway Camp last shot still gives me nightmares. Pager. Real shit. I will give them a burner phone. Even that got me in trouble when I was a kid. I've told this story before several times. For those of you that don't know the story, I'll tell it again because it's always funny. So when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I think I was 9, my parents gave me a track phone. And it was my first ever phone. It's because I walked from school to home every day at that time because my elementary school was in my neighborhood. And they wanted to make sure I was safe, so they gave me a track phone. I still have the same number I had when I had that track phone. I've had the same number since I was in 4th grade. And so it was pajama day at school, and I had my track phone in my pajama robe. And we were doing PE, and I was doing jumping jacks, and it fell out. And they confiscated it. And I was like, oh man, I'm so sad. Like, I hope I get my phone back. And then my mom is called to the school. My mom comes to the school, and for some reason the fucking police are there. And so she's like, what's all this? And they were questioning her because apparently after 9/11, terrorists were using track phones to communicate with each other so they wouldn't be tracked. And they thought that me and my 9-year-old self were involved in some kind of terrorist conspiracy. And they were questioning my mom, and they questioned me. I was 9 years old, and my mom was so pissed. She was so pissed that they didn't even assume. And so they were thinking that they were part of something like that. My mom was so fucking mad. That shit was so funny. I was like, they thought that we were terrorists? And she was like, yes. They were accusing us of that, and so they were questioning us. And I was like, what? What? If I was in your situation, would look at me, they would have deported me on the spot. Oh my god! I always knew Shiki was up to something. Ugh. I just don't understand. I understand, like, you know, if that's the case of, like, things going on, I wouldn't think that a child would bring anything like that to school. But, you know, you never know. Because, like, sometimes, like, people, like, dangerous people get kids involved because they're unsuspecting. So maybe that's what they thought. But my mom thought it was fucking crazy. And I was like, wow, that's so exciting. I got my phone back. All that I did on that thing was make calls, and I played the snake game. You know, all that stuff. You would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling teachers. Kids make the best sleeper agents? Yeah, I guess so. Snake game. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, you guys. Stay here. I'll be right back. I have returned. Hello. Yeah. It's so hot in my house right now. I don't think I have the air conditioner running. Welcome back. Did you crush a Smartie while you were away? Ooh. Sorry, I haven't had a Smartie, like, eating a Smartie in so long. I actually really want one. Not to snort, of course, but to just, like, eat. I love Smarties. Now I want Smarties. Wait, guys, hold on. Sudden unboxing. Hold on. One sec. I'm pretty sure that what is this? Yeah! So I'm pretty sure that Fee from Merch Bounce sent me the rest of the dockies that are gonna go into the merch packages and like my own little like docky to keep. So let me open that while I'm on stream with you guys. I didn't realize that this came because I was away. Let's see. I wonder if she packed anything extra. I hope she packed Smarties. That's why I was like, wait a second. I hope she packed Smarties. Hold on. I'm trying to open it. Oh, Ozzy wants some. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow! This came in like... She packed like a whole box with the Merch Bounce design. What the heck? This is so cool. Oh my god! She packed a whole like box with a Merch Bounce design. Okay. How do I open these? I never know how to open these kinds of boxes. How do you open this? I feel like those kids on Good Boys that don't know how to open a bottle with child-proof caps. How do I open this? With a knife. I don't wanna break this though. How do you get this open? My ass is struggling. Uh-oh. How do you open this? Yes, I saw what Mako did and I clowned on her with my stepmom. How do I open this properly? I don't want to break it cause this is such a nice box. What the hell? Ozzy, get out of the box. You can't have it. Ozzy, get out. He wants like the little what are they? I don't know. Ozzy, put them down! Get back here! Get back here! Don't eat that! Ozzy! No! You can't eat these! They're not for puppies! It's not for you! Not for anyone, actually! It's not for anyone, Ozzy! No more. There we go. He took one of the little white puffs that they put in like packages and stuff. How do you open this? This is so interesting. How do you open one of these? Oh, there's a sticker on it. Okay. It looks like I gotta rip it anyway. Oh my god, there's so many Airheads and Smarties! Let's go! Oh, there's so many Airheads and Smarties! Yes! 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 Let's go! We win these! Oh my god, yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, there's so many! many. There's so many, I can't even fit it in just the palm of my hand. Wow! Yeah, I have all the extra Dockies here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and this, I have the Dockies for the care package winners. I have one for myself, and I got one specially for Naki, because Naki was wanting one, but they sold out. So I got an extra one made just for Miss Naki. So I'll be sending that out to her in a little care package as well. Yay! Oh my god, I'm gonna eat an airhead right now. Yippee! Yippee, 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 yippee. We snorting with this one. Coke supply. You guys are so silly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna eat one of these. I love blue airheads. Ozzy, get out of there. Ozzy! Hold on, I think he's in the bathroom, but he shouldn't be. Get out of there. Get out of there, son. Get out of there. Get out. Yay! I love blue airheads. Mmm. 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 I love blue airheads. I was gonna offer $300 to get another Dockie made and shipped to Naki. No, don't worry about it. I had always planned. I told the manufacturer, please let me pay for one more so I can send one to Nyaki. And they're like, okay. Mmm. Getting a candy with the Dockie was really nice. Yeah, Merchbounce does that with all their stuff. When they work with someone, they'll ask the collaborator, like the creator, if they, like, what their favorite candy is. And they'll put that candy in the package with their order. This, I think, is such a sweet little, like, extra thing, you know? Thanks for that. She was kind of sad she wasn't able to get one. Yeah. I'll be sure to let her know since it's arrived. I'm going to ask her for her Addy so that I can send it to her. Manufacturer said to Naki, of course, yeah. So I'll make a little extra care package for Naki to put the Dakimakura in. I'm sorry, I'm just really loving this airhead. I rarely ever like snack or eat candy, so like whenever I get it and I'm in the mood for it, I just indulge myself so much. I love airheads. Oh. I love these blue raspberry ones because they're a little bit tart too. I just love chewing on them. Super yummy. Oh my god. Also at my dad's house, aside from the cat that I was able to pick up, it has a cat that hates everyone. Because it had a like really traumatic like life leading up to when my to my stepmom adopting. Apparently that cat, his name is Willow. When he was a kitten at 2 weeks old, some person like tried to drown him and his other siblings, and they were saved by my niece's mom. And so my stepmom ended up taking in Willow and having to like bottle feed from 2 weeks to like, you know, maturity. And so the only person that cat will let like pet it is my stepmom. So he hates people. He had a very terrible thing happen to him. And so he only lets my stepmom pet. But apparently it really likes me. And so, anytime I'd sit at the table, that cat would come up to me and start cuddling against my face. And it's been doing that anytime that I visit my dad, but when I came to visit this time, it'd like sit in my lap. It would snuggle up right against me. It'd start cuddling my face. It didn't like it if I tried to pet it, but it liked petting me, basically. And so I got to be cuddled by a cat. But anytime I tried to pet him, he would scratch me. And it was really scary every time. And then they have a big German Shepherd Husky mix named Bentley. And they also have a German short-haired pointer named Mickey. And then they have he's an Australian Shepherd mixed with standard poodle. And his name is Jax, and he's such a pretty dog. And then they also have a little guinea pig named Bella. And that thing, that's the cutest guinea pig I think I've ever seen. And she's a lot older than I thought she was. I thought she was a young guinea pig, but she's like 4. And I feel like that's unheard of for guinea pigs to like be that age and still be like alive, you know? Let it sniff and slowly approach the side. No, that's what I tried to do. But the cat was like, no, I won't even sniff you. I'm just gonna scratch. And my dad's always like, so my stepmom and her granddaughter, they're always bringing home animals, right? And not asking my dad for permission if they can. He just kind of has to deal with it. And, oh shit, well, I was gonna say something, but I don't remember. Oh god. I don't remember what I was gonna say. It had something to do with that. Oh, what was it? Oh, now I remember. So, like, he's always, like, saying, well, I want to get rid of all these animals. I don't want these animals in my house. I hate them. You know? He's always like, I hate these animals. I didn't have any say. I want all these animals out of my house. But the thing is, I walked... And my dad claims to hate cats, by the way. He claims to hate them. And I remember I walked into the house coming back from getting frozen yogurt. He was petting that cat that doesn't like anybody, and the cat was letting him pet him. And he was petting the cat so affectionately too. And as soon as like he heard that I was behind him, he like stopped and he turned around and he was like, hey. See, the thing about my dad is he'll never admit it, but he loves animals and he loves babies. He loves animals and he loves babies, like, a lot. Like, a ton. He loves dogs especially. He loves dogs so much. He loves them. He was clearly establishing dominance. So true. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. I gotta head to bed now. Have a fun rest of chat. Okay, Mochi, thank you so much for coming. Sleep well. Oh my gosh. It's so silly. A maximum soon. Him and the cat are soon. Of course he loves dogs. His daughter's a dog girl. He's a dog man. My dad has like epic Rottweiler energy. He has Roddy energy. Oh my gosh. My dad, I also found out, so like, in front of their neighborhood is like a big plot of like grass, and there's nobody hired to come by and like cut it. So it just grows and they let it grow. And my dad gets so annoyed by that because it makes their neighborhood look like trashy. So my dad like begrudgingly, like every week is like, oh my god, that looks fucking awful. So he gets on his riding lawnmower and he will go out there and he will mow all of that grass for hours. hours and hours because he hates the way it makes the neighborhood look. Because, like, his house is, like, the first house in the neighborhood, and he's like, that makes my house look bad, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go mow the grass. I'm gonna go mow the grass. He's really taking one for the team. And the thing is, I got to see this happen. If my dad starts taking care of his lawn or the front of the neighborhood, all the other dads will walk outside and they'll see it and they'll get self-conscious, and so they'll start doing their lawn or doing the other half of the front of the neighborhood. Because he's the only one that ever takes charge, and it makes them feel self-conscious, and their wives will start complaining, and so then they'll start doing their share. It was really funny to see, because I saw my dad go outside and start doing it, and I went inside for a little bit. I came back outside. 3 other guys were mowing their lawn outside, or weed eating, or trimming their hedges. It was like a domino effect. It's so silly. Oh my god. It's so silly. Oh, it's so funny to see. So funny. Oh. My mom told me that, like, she used to mow the grass when my dad and her were married. I found out how my dad met my stepmom, by the way. I had no idea. The whole time, like, he just started, like, seeing her, so I didn't know about, like, anything. And how they met was, after my parents' divorce, he had to move in with his friend Jeff. And Jeff lived across the street from where my stepmom and her mother lived. And one day, my dad backed his truck up too far and ended up hitting my stepmom's car. And my stepmom came out and started yelling at him and calling him a dumbass. And then... and then they had to call their insurance, and they were all mad at each other, and they were yelling at each other and calling each other names. And then my stepmom calmed down, and she was like, "You want to come inside and watch a movie?" He was like, "Sure." And then they started dating. They started dating. Classic American love story. And then they were married a few months after that, and then they bought the house that they still live in. Enemies to lovers. Speedrun. On my way to hit random cars. You just gotta back into a really beautiful woman's car, guys. That's what my dad did. I found out my dad is finally gonna be retiring in January. 2 months after his 62nd birthday, he'll finally be able to retire. And he won't have to work. And he's so silly because he's like, after I retire, I'm getting rid of my computer. I'm getting rid of my cell phone. No more electronics. But the thing is, they don't have a landline anymore. So how am I going to call him? How am I going to do anything? How is he going to do anything? He doesn't have a landline anymore. Congrats. Yeah, I'm excited for him. I found out that my dad, like, his physical health is in, like, way worse condition than it was before. Because, you know, he had, like, an injured shoulder for the longest time. And then I found out that he needs back surgery, but he doesn't want to spend the money for it. And I found out he needs both of his shoulders replaced. He needs shoulder replacements. But the thing is, like, that's a very complicated surgery, and it's a very complicated, like healing process, because they basically have to take off his arms to put in new shoulders. And he doesn't want to deal with all that, but the thing is, like, he is in a lot of pain consistently, and he takes steroid shots every month in his shoulders, but they told him eventually they're not going to work anymore, and the pain is going to be too much, and you're going to need the surgery. But he doesn't believe that, so he's like, I'm not getting the surgery. But maybe after he retires, maybe he'll feel more inclined to, because then he'll be at home all the time, and he won't have to, like, go to work or anything like that. He can take that time to actually rest. So I'm hoping he can just, you know, like, after he retires, be like, okay, fine, you know? You know, maybe. Maybe he'll feel better about that kind of thing after the fact. I want to start a GoFundMe for your father. The one thing about my daddy is he hates handouts. He doesn't like anything to be handed to him. Ever. And he hates when people pay for his food. He hates that. If I try to pay for my own food, he looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. If I try to pay for his food, he looks like he's going to beat the shit out of me. My dad would never accept a handout. Never. Never, ever, ever. He is very prideful. Very, very prideful. Very, very prideful. And, like... yeah. I can understand that. I'd just say you found it in the couch cushion. But the thing is, like, also, like... oh my god, I remember this. But the thing is, like, my dad doesn't like handouts. But, you know, I think his mom tried to shove handouts on him a lot when he was growing up because she would always be married to rich men. And there's this one thing where, my grandma, his mother, accused him of stealing money from her. And my mom was really angry at that. This is back when my parents were married. My mom was so angry. And she called her and said, why would you accuse him of something that you already offer him? If he needs money, he can just ask you. Why would you think that he would steal from you? Because my dad's not that kind of guy. If he ever really needed anything, he could ask his mother. And so, my grandma hated that my mom stood up for my dad. And she told my dad, if you don't divorce her, you're getting it put out of my will. You're not gonna be in my will anymore. She lied, by the way. She left him the Cadillac. And he still has the Cadillac. That was a lie. So funny. She was a lying little witch. I did not like my grandma. I like my mom's mom a lot. My mom's mom was an angel, but my dad's mom, Satan. She just fronting. She couldn't put her money where her mouth is. It's so true. She would always do stuff like that. My dad's mom was the reason that my mom started smoking because she stressed her out so bad. And my stepmom was like, she treated me really badly too. And so I think both my mom and my stepmom felt like a sigh of relief when she passed away. That's so bad to say, but they felt relief. That's so bad. Oh my god. What a silly lady. And you see, like, she'd always... I brought this up before, but, like, my dad's mom would always, like, say that, she would always say that I wasn't my dad's kid. And so she would, like, try to use that to get my dad to, like, divorce my mom. And she would tell a lot of people that I wasn't, like, his child or anything like that. But my mom always says, like, you came out of the womb looking identical to your father. And you know something funny? There's this app that let you change your gender, like your photo. Like, and I put one of my photos through it. I looked identical to my father in his prime when I put myself through that generator. It was so funny. Oh my god. It's so silly. I look really similar to my dad. Like, really, really similar. That's crazy. Yeah. Man. That was always crazy. And the thing is, I always knew that my dad's mom always treated me a little weird. Like, she was nice, but it felt plastic, if that makes sense. It didn't feel how it should feel. Like how a grandma should feel. Like, you should feel like comfort and like, I don't know, like security, you know? And so it felt very artificial. It felt very artificial. So I always felt like something was weird. So I never really saw her much. The last time I saw her before she passed away was when I was like 10. And it was when we were going to Disney World. Because she lived down there. Plastic love. Into the plastic beat. Another morning comes. I'm just playing games. I know, crazy. Like the time your dad looked professional. For those of you that don't know, I sent my friends on my group chat. I sent a picture of my dad in his prime, and his jaw is so square that my friend sent back a picture of Professor Utonium from the Powerpuff Girls. That's what he looked like, and he had the haircut too. He had the haircut too. So funny. So funny. Oh my god. I love to look back on that image. It's so silly. Shiki's dad is a Chad confirmed. Yeah. Did your friends bark? They said that they are attracted to my dad. They said they were attracted to my dad. I remember I sent like an updated photo of my dad, like what he looks like now, to my friend. And my friend said, "Can I say something?" Can I say something? And I was like, please don't. Shiki's dad has got it going on. He is so bad. Now I feel, has anything good ever come after Can I Say Something? I don't. Good question. Now I feel like singing. Daisy, can I come over after school? After school. Okay, here we go.
We love Sephora because it's
got
haircare
no,
for me.
Sephora commercial, get out of here! Sorry. Sephora? Where did you come from? Why do I have a 30-second Sephora commercial that I cannot skip? Hello? Hello? Sephora jump scare. Are you done? We belong to something beautiful. Sephora.
These mushrooms make you feel...
Are you kidding? I have another one? What mushrooms? Another 15-second ad that I cannot skip. Ugh. Mushroom coffee? Okay, finally. Stacy's mom has got it going on. 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 Stacy, can I come over after school? We can hang around by the pool. Did your mom get back from her business trip? Is she there? Is she trying to give me the slip? I don't remember this part. You know I'm not the little boy that I used to be. I'm all grown up now, baby. I don't remember how the song. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong. It's so love. I'm in mom. Mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy, do you remember when I moved your lawn? Your mom came out with just a towel on. I could tell she liked me from the way that... I think Mako should sing this about my mom. Shiki's mom. I think she should. Okay, now I actually want to sing something that, like, I sound decent at. Let's see. Oh, can I sing this properly? Can I sing this properly? Can I sing this properly? Can I? I don't know if I can belt. I've been so congested because of all that cat hair. Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, break a name. We're always sleeping in and sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down, and an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down, and an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. Is this more than you bargained for yet? Oh, don't mind me, I'm watching you two from the closet, wishing to be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be in? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Drop a heart, it's so low. Break a name. We're always sleeping in and sleeping for the wrong team. We're going down, down, and an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down, and an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. In an earlier round, and sugar, we're going down swinging. #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. Down, down. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. I'll go down, 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 down. We're going down, 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 down. Loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an earlier round. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'm actually your #1 with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. But actually,
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicious.
Never mind. I was like, I have to wait a whole fucking minute for an ad. If I had to wait a minute to load up a karaoke video, I'm not gonna sing anymore. No more. I'm still waiting for it to be over. My vibe was ruined. Ave Maria. Oh. Okay, what about now? Okay, the ad's done. Okay. Oh, caught little black robles. Caught little black robles. Mama, gaga, ooh la la. What's your bad romance? Oh, wow. God. I watch your ugly, I watch your disease. I watch your everything as long as it's free. I watch your love. Love, 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 I watch your love. I watch your drama, the touch of your hand. I watch your leather sunny kiss in the sand. I watch your love. Love, 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 I watch your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, you're bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, actually, I would rather not have the romance if it's bad. I'd rather it be nice all the time. You know, like we could go to the movies, or we could go to Olive Garden, or I don't know, stay at home, watch Netflix. Watch your good romance. I watch your horror. I watch your design. Cause you're a criminal as long as you're mine. Watch your love. Love, love, love. Ugh. I watch your cycle. That doesn't sound nice. You're just stick. Watch you in my rear window. Baby, you're sick. I don't want anyone in my car if you're sick. I actually just got my flu shot and I don't want to take any risks. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad. You're bad romance. I want your love and all your... I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. What if we made it good? I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Or we can play with my new legacy. Caught in a bad romance. Oh, caught in a bad romance. Rah, rah, the ma, la, ma, gaga, ooh, la, la. What's your bad romance? Rah, rah, la, ma, gaga, ooh, la, la. What's your good romance? Walk, fashion, baby, work it, move that bitch crazy. Walk, walk, fashion, baby, work it, move that bitch crazy. Oh, fashion, baby, work it. I don't want to work anymore. I want to stay at home and play League of Legends. And I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't want to play top lane. I don't speak that much French. Bonjour, je m'appelle Shiki Miyoshino. I love pompous hairs, and I also really enjoy eating beef Wellington. want your love and I want to be your support. We could write a bad romance. He's ganking! He's ganking! He's ganking! I forgot I had my BGM on. Breaking industry trends with this one. I hope you had a good time. Oh my god. That was fun. I think we should probably end soon though. Because I am stinky! I haven't showered since yesterday morning and I'm feeling stinky! And I want to take a bath, and I also want to figure out what I want to do for dinner. And also, I gotta post my schedule. I gotta post my schedule. So hold on. Before I go or anything like that, let me show you what my schedule looks like for this week. Let me show you what we got cooking. This is what this week has in store for us. So today was a chatting stream. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Indigo Park, which is a horror game I was recommended. On Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to be having a dental procedure, and then I'm going to try to rest for another day. And then on Friday, we're going to be playing Dress to Impress. I've been watching my friends play it, and it looks super duper fun. So I'm going to be giving it a shot. On Saturday, we'll be playing more of The Evil Within. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be playing Mario Kart with you guys, because I am at a big Mario Kart event hosted by Miss Kana from Pixel Link. And so I want to practice, and we'll be able to play together, not just members. Everyone is invited to play Mario Kart together. So yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to do as like a practice stream for us to do. It'll be lots of fun. Hope your procedure goes well. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. My main thing is that I'm getting a crown put in, but I might need a root canal depending. But I'm sure it'll all be okay, you know? Yeah. Fun times ahead. Fun times ahead. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. And the next week we're gonna go full throttle into it without needing those 2 days. So, yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. Alright, let me find someone for us to raid real quick. Let me hide this. I'll find someone for us to raid. Let's see. How about we raid into... Let's raid into... Echo! Echo is playing VSMP! VSMP Minecraft. Alright, let me see if there's any donos that I missed. Let me pull it up. Okay. Okay. Oh! Okay, we'll start from the top. So, Ribbon Found Fires, thank you so much for joining Kibblevids. Enjoy everything my membership has to offer. Alex, thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. And thank you so much for the headbats. Mochi, thank you so much for being a member for 27 months. Golden, thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. And hi, John. Good job. Thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Jacques, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy everything my membership has to offer. Karma, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Leslie, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. And thank you for the headbats. JJ, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Jeep Yako, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Razor, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. And Sir Simplelot, thank you so much for gifting 5 membership. Thank you so much. The community really appreciates it, you guys. Thank you, Razor and Sir Simplelot. Dangerous, thank you so much for the super. And thank you so much for coming to a talkathon and coming to our set. I had tons of fun. Demon Warrior, thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. And thank you for the head pats and the chew. And Joshua, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for being an English streamer on YouTube. Of course, I love streaming on YouTube. I love YouTube. And Sex Haver, thank you so much for the Streamlabs Zona. Welcome back. I missed your presence. I missed you guys so much. I'm so happy to be home. I'm so happy to be home. And we're going to stream lots. And we're going to have lots of fun. It's going to be a great time. I'm so happy to be back. I've got lots of cool stuff coming. So please look forward to it. And Tobias, thank you so much for the Streamlabs Zona. I'm sitting here enjoying the candy that came with my official Shiki Miyoshino Dakimakura. I hope you're enjoying. Never leave us again. I will try not to. I really don't want to take like a long trip like that again anytime soon. I really don't. I really don't. I want to stay home. Ozzy was sad the whole time. You guys are sad the whole time. I was having withdrawals. I was like, I really miss you guys. Like, really bad. Like, really bad. And not having like a stable internet connection, I feel like it was good for me in some aspects, but I also couldn't like check Twitter as much as I wanted and see what you guys were up to, you know? So yeah, I don't think I'll be taking any like long trips anytime soon. Because I just really... I want to stay home and I want to spend time with you guys. So, Jack, thank you so much for being a member for 33 months. Glad I could catch your... I can't speak! Glad I could catch your return stream. Missed you, Shiki Love. Shiki Love, Jack Love, Uncle Treat Love. Thank you for the head pats, the kisses, and the squishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see. Ooh, another thing that I'm hoping to work on this month is I'm hoping to get a 3-year badge made this week. That is what I really want to do because there are some of you that are coming up on a whole 3 years of membership, so I'm going to work on getting that done for you guys. So I hope you will enjoy. Oh, Joshua, thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. Was late, but I hope you had an amazing spending quality time with your dad. I did! Thank you, and thank you for the head pats as well. I had a really, really good time. I'm really glad I got to spend that quality time with him and his wife. It was really, really nice, and I invited them to Thanksgiving this year. I don't want to really travel for Thanksgiving, so I invited them to come down here. So I'm hoping that my dad and my stepmom can come over for Thanksgiving, so I don't have to go up there, and so that I can spend time with you guys, and also spend time with them. So I invited them, so I'm hoping that they come down. I'm hoping. Yeah. Alright, well guys, thank you so much for coming out. I had so much fun talking to you all again. I missed you all so much. It was such a pleasure. And I'm glad that we could talk everything, like talk about the trip and also talk about childhood stories and all kinds of stuff. It was really, really fun. I had such a good chatting stream. And tomorrow we're going to be playing Indigo Park and it's going to be super fun. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be back. I miss you all so much and I love you guys so much. Abominable Doge, member for... Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Don't you shower. Don't I just for that, I'm gonna go shower right now. I'm gonna go shower right now. And no more stinky. I refuse to stay stinky any more than I have to. I will not be stinky any longer. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, young man? No more stinky. No more. No more stinky. No more. No more. No more stinky. No more. No more stinky. I'm gonna go take a shower. And you're gonna deal with it. I'm gonna smell really, really good. No more musk. I'm not a musky husky. Okay? I'm a fresh pooch. That's what I am. I'm a fresh pooch. That's what I am. Wayne, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy everything my membership has to offer. Thank you, thank you. Also, if I forget to do anything, guys, I'm still trying to get into the swing of things since I got back from vacay. So I'll try to get stuff going with Patreon and all that probably tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I love you. I missed you. I'm so happy to be back. It was so nice to talk to you after a whole week, more than a week. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go head out. Thank you so much. Mwah! 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 Mwah!